If you're looking to go on a team and you're looking for leads, you're probably already out of the game in a sense.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Jared Davis. If you're an agent that's looking for a change, whether you're looking to join a team or maybe you're somebody that's looking to maybe grow a team, build a team, let's just run through some of this stuff so that we can help agents and guide them. So Galen, let's get started. If someone is wanting to interview a real estate team to see what they should join, who they should join, what do you think are some of the crucial questions they should ask the owner or the team leader?
I really kind of have a different opinion when it comes to that, because one of the first things people are like, do they offer you leads? And I always think like, when people come to our team, we do offer leads obviously, but we're really more interested in showing them like, how do you generate leads? Because the agents who stay in this business the longest have learned lead generation. So that's what we're kind of trying to teach, whether it's going to be through circle prospecting, whether it's going to be open houses. We've got systems set up for agents so they can master all of those things. And then as well as social media. So that to me should be the questions. Like, not can you give me leads? Like, can you give me the systems and the formula that I can generate leads so that I can make a business for myself, not just today, but a career down the road? That's what they should be looking for.
Okay. How much do splits matter when it comes to the team that you choose?
Splits, in my opinion, it does matter in proportion to the value that you're receiving.
Okay.
Right? If I say, hey, I'm going to take a massive split from you, but I'm doing all the things for you, well, then you're probably thinking, oh, well, great. Because a lot of times people say, well, my splits are great. And we say, well, what does your broker give you? And they're like, well, nothing. And I'm like, what about your training? They're like, well, we don't have any. They're like, okay, what about the systems?
Leads, they don't buy leads.
We don't have any of that. I was like, all right, so you've got, it is cheaper, right? It's a discount, but you're not really doing anything. You're not benefiting yourself. So you really have to balance it between, all right, what am I getting? What are they teaching me? Because if you get a opportunity with a brokerage, like with our team, if we're teaching other things, the splits don't really matter down the road, because you're eventually going to get to the point, and we love that, where you're going to say, hey guys, I don't think I need to be on the team anymore. I'm ready to fly. We're usually applauding you. It's like, great. That means we've done a good job as team leads.
Yeah, I like that. How important do you think accountability is for team leaders?
Team lead accountability is probably the most of the thing. It's two-way. You have to look out and you have to look in, right? And so one, we want to make sure that accountability is a measurable thing as a team lead. So if you have people on your team and you're like, oh, well, they're not showing up, they're not doing anything, well, what's the accountability? They're like, oh, we don't have any. I'm like, well, it's kind of hard to measure, right? Because then you're investing in them, because a lot of teams, especially if you have these smaller teams, you probably need a bigger team, because you're probably going broke if you have a small team, because it's really just you putting out a bunch of money and just thinking like, oh man, I should have stayed a solo agent, right? So accountability is really beneficial for that agent as well, because it lets them know like what's required of me. And all of these things should be articulated to them in the very beginning in that interview process to let them know, hey, here's what we're offering. Here's what you have to do to get that. That's how you're going to build a strong business.
If someone wanted to start a team, what advice would you give them?
Don't. No, I'm just kidding. Like, right, there's nothing wrong with starting a team, but make sure that you've got your own metrics in mind. Like, it's going to cost you financially, your energy, and your time. So you want to have a system. Like, your first person on your team should probably be your own transaction coordinator, right? Because that's the person that needs to be able to set you up, because you need to be able to turn your own business off, because you're going to be doing your own business and you're bringing people on. So that's the very first thing. So if you want to start a team, you also want to think like, how many people do I want on a team? Because there is definitely a number that you should be hitting as far as the team so that it makes financial sense. And if you're getting close, if you're still deep in production, you're underwater, that's probably not the time to start a traditional team. That's going to be a good time. Maybe you bring in like maybe a buyer's agent after you've got your transaction coordinator, and then maybe just like a showing assistant first, then maybe a buyer's agent. Like, there's little steps, but sometimes the pitfall is people just start adding people on, and now you've got a bunch of people that are just like asking for stuff because you didn't set it up correctly.
Yeah, licensed assistants are the way to go before you build the team. And then once you start building a team, how many agents do you think they should have?
I think the goal is over 10, at least 10, and maybe to 50. But you've got to kind of really like look at what you're trying to build and why you're trying to do it.
And if you want to get out of production, 25 at least, right? Some people start a team, well, I'd like to sell less. If I can get like 5 or 6 agents, I can stop selling. You'll never stop selling with 5 or 6 agents.
No.
So just this, and it's not how it works. All right, Galen, what do you think are the top 3 reasons agents choose to leave a brokerage or maybe leave a team that they're currently on?
When I interview an agent, usually it's going to be one of these 3 things. It's probably going to be leadership, money, obviously, and then it's going to be culture. Those big 3 are pretty pretty much the driving force for any business and any person when they're moving around.
Yeah, I find that money is actually last in those three, because I can give you all the money in the world, but if I'm a jerky boss or leader,
You're miserable,
right? Or there's no culture and everybody hates each other and there's drama, then you're going to leave regardless, right?
Yeah.
But if you have all that stuff and you're not making ends meet, then again, you typically start to look to leave. So what do you think people look for? What makes a team or a brokerage? What makes it have good culture?
Man, that's a good one. I think what makes the team have good culture is, one, from top-down leadership, they have to make sure it's clear that everyone understands what's expected, and then there's an integrity that you hold on to those. So you have your core values. Like one of our main core values is like, be the agent that other agents want to help. So for us, we have to be the team leads that other people want to help. And then if you've got a person who's really producing, but they're alienating all of the other core values and they're not good culture fit, will you have the integrity as a team lead to say, hey, this is not a good fit for us? What we have found is that when we do that, all the other agents kind of raise up and they rise and they really benefit. So your culture is going to be kind of like the rudder that steers that ship.
Yeah, so if you're an agent that's looking for a change and you're looking to move, keep in mind you're a piece of that. You could come in and you could be not a good fit for wherever you're at, right? So the reality is sales is the only metric, right? We could have somebody that sells really good, but if they don't follow the culture code, if they don't follow the stuff, then they may still not be a fit for our teams. Hopefully maybe this was helpful. If you're either a new agent that's looking to maybe make a change, if you're not getting what you need out of your team or your brokerage, help you with maybe the interview process, we'd love to talk to you obviously about being a part of our team, the Davis Group. We do over $100 million in sales a year for the #1 team at Central Virginia. And if I can help you, I would love to talk to you about what it looks like to partner with us at eXp Realty. So feel free to reach out to me in the information below. I think there's even probably a calendar link if you wanted to book a call. Like, subscribe. We appreciate you watching another video of Mega Agent Academy.